Unbelievable. An Aztec temple at the bottom of this creek. Look, Java, there's a field in this archaeological site. Here we are. Looks like there's some activity going on here. Professor! Professor! Professor Alexander! I hope he hasn't left. Professor Euban Alexander. Professor Alexander, I presume.
You presume well. I, on the other hand, have absolutely no idea who you are.
I'm Professor Martin Mystere.
Do you know you're disturbing the peace, Professor Mystere? Of these ancient ruins. You should have more respect. We have thousands of years of history here. Tell me what brings you here.
It's a long story, I'm afraid. Professor Eulenberg is dead.
No, that's not possible. I heard from him a few days ago. Don't talk nonsense.
I'm terribly sorry.
I've had enough of these games. You are Inspector Labacos. You'd like to know how the inquiry is going.
No, Professor Alexander, I'm telling you the truth.
Professor Euban for you.
How can I convince you? Do I look like a Mexican inspector? Professor Eulenberg has been murdered, and I'm here to investigate. I'm working for the police. At Professor Eulenberg's estate, I found your address. It was impossible to contact you, so I thought I'd come and find you instead.
Go away, whoever you are. You have no reason to be here. There are things that you don't know about. Things that not many people understand.
Listen to me just for a second.
I already told you to leave.
Why did Professor Eulenberg make me come here? And what about the mysterious parcels? What was he doing here in Mexico?
Goodbye, Professor Mystere. If that really is your name, I have no intention of listening to you any further.
You don't believe me?
Leave immediately, and only come back if you can prove who you are.
I'd better go and find a way of getting people to believe me. Right now, I've got 3 wishes. My sofa, a good science fiction book, and one of Diana's great hamburgers. What about you, gentlemen? What? A helicopter as a fan? Excellent idea. Have you got everything, Java? Let's go. There's nothing else we can do. For now.
Hi, darling.
Hello.
How was the journey?
A relaxing flight, even if I didn't rest much.
Martin.
I was hoping to find out more.
I'm sorry, darling. When you finish this job, let's go on a wonderful vacation and just relax.
Yes, let's. Let me tell you all about it.
Martin, make it short. I have to go see Antonella and Max. You know, they finally got married. Why don't you come with me?
I'd rather not. Their problems are just beginning. I'm thinking of my own problems. I was telling you, Diana. So that's what I told him. Now I'll see if I can manage.
Martin, I'm terribly late. Let's finish when I get back, okay? Sorry, darling.
Well, I suppose I could have been more concise and cut out the bit about when I chased a monkey in the jungle because it had stolen my pineapple juice.
Martin, at last. I tried to call you on your cell, at home, and goodness knows where else. Where the hell were you? Is there anything new for me?
I could ask you the same question. Any news for me?
No. All we have is a confirmation that the cause of death was a gunshot at close range. The distance was probably a few feet. The dilated pupils and the residue of blood confirm that prior to death, Professor Eulenberg was very upset by something.
Was he frightened?
Yes. He must have seen his killer.
Where's the body?
His body has been taken to the morgue.
I think so.
It was a professional job.
Have forensics found anything new?
No blood was found after the professor's death. The killer must have come back to clean up.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. Last night, Professor Eulenberg's room was ransacked, while our men were standing guard, and not a single clue yet. I'm beginning to think it was ghosts.
Was anything taken?
Wouldn't think so, looking at the inventory. But we are still checking the last findings. What are you thinking, Martin?
Oh, nothing. I don't think it was death by natural causes. Think about it. The house is a real treasure trove, and nothing's been taken. Twice, if what you say is true. Professor Eulenberg was a very busy man, involved in some of the most important research projects. They were looking for something, and maybe they'd already found it. How did the interview with the housekeeper go?
Just as we had expected. So nothing new. Yes, lately the professor was worried and thoughtful. In fact, he was distracted. He worked very hard and thought little of himself. Madame Eleanor also says it was his normal behavior when he was stressed and had a lot of work to do.
Did the lady know what the professor was working on? Any idea at all? Any impression? No. The professor never talked about work.
Let's talk again when the shock blows over.
Is Eleanor still here at the estate?
No. One of our men stood guard for her during the night. And early in the morning, we called a taxi. She went to her sister's for a few days.
No news, I'm afraid.
If you find anything, let me know.
Don't worry about that. Can I have a look around?
Go ahead, old friend. Have a good look around. We've already checked the whole house and turned it upside down.
A phone with a cable fixed at the base. The buttons are almost worn out. The professor's magnetic pass. There's the logo of the museum on it. Donovan Culture and Science.